Hello, I am live. All right. So, good morning, everybody. My name is Michelle. I'm an astrologer and tarot card reader, and this is a daily tarot card reading for anyone who needs it. I'm gonna use my tarot cards, a tarot card reading, to channel a message from spirit that anyone it needs to hear. For zodiac sign specific messages and astrology specific to each zodiac sign, go check out my premiere channel at Born Without Boundaries Tarot. Cancer, Leo, Virgo, your readings just debuted. Every zodiac sign gets a reading every single week. So hop on over there if you're finding me here. And this is a reading for anyone. It's not for everyone. Absolutely. What's up, Catherine? It's not for everyone, but it is for anyone. It is for anyone who is drawn to the energy, the message. It's for anyone. Anyway, yeah. So today is a very beautiful day, as I like to say. It is Friday, February 4th, and the moon is in Pisces. Oh, stop. It is not in Pisces, or it's almost not in Pisces. No, it's not in Pisces. It went into Aries this morning, early this morning at around 6:57 a.m. over here in California. Over on the East Coast, it was 9:57 a.m. So yeah, the moon is now in Aries, and the color of the day is rose. Imbolc cross quarter day. Sun reaches 15 degrees Aquarius. I love it. I love it. This is a beautiful time. This is a beautiful time, guys. It's pretty straightforward. Mercury has gone direct. Around this weekend, we should actually start seeing like signs of like love and finances starting to roll again, starting to open people up again, starting to get kind of like back into things going forward again. Because Venus is back, going direct. I couldn't get the word there for a second. Hey, Helen, what's up, Melissa? Oh, you guys rock. It's good to see you on here. Anyway, yeah, I don't have a lot to like go over. I went over everything yesterday, and I want to say thank you for everybody's patience. It's 222. I just looked up and saw that. That's fabulous. The hell is that? Okay. Let's get into this. So the moon is in Aries. I would like it, like when the moon is in Aries, for me, I am very, very like energized and punchy and combative. And you could be extra kind of like defensive, right? And pop off a lot. Things can agitate you really easily when the moon is in Aries, FYI. But most especially if you're a Cancerian. I gotta say, if you are a Cancerian like me, I'm a Cancer sun. I'm a Libra rising, which impacts me a lot. But I'm a Cancer sun, moon, and Jupiter, and it's all. And even my midheaven is in Cancer. So that's my 10th house cusp. So that's kind of what's telling me like, so anyway, I'm really influenced by the moon. And if you are Cancerian to any degree, always get a moon calendar of some kind. Check out the moon and where it is, because it's impacting you. It's impacting your moods. Like everybody says Cancerians are so moody. But the truth is this. Y'all is a moody ass too. Y'all is moody too, except your ruling dignitaries don't move as fast as the moon does. The moon goes into a new zodiac sign, goes through the whole zodiac every single month, 29 days, 30 days. That's how you get a month, how the moon moves, right? That's why it's called the moon time. You get your period every month, like that kind of thing. Believe me, the moon impacts us all. It's our closest neighbor. We have been scheduling our times and our calendars around the moon for millennia, right? So Cancers, it's really important for you to get a moon calendar of any kind. I use Llewellyn's Witch's Date Book. No, that's not a paid sponsorship. I just love it because it's not specifically a moon calendar, but it tracks where the moon is every day, which degree it's in, and it tracks all the other movements, major changes that are happening as a cosmos too. It'll tell you when Mercury when planets go into different signs, when they go retrograde, when they go direct. It's a great tool, especially for a new astrologer, but even for astrologers it's just a fun book because it gives you lots of spells. It tells you about holidays around the world. It's just awesome. So anyway, that's what I use, but you use any moon calendar you feel comfortable with. It's just important for moon babies to understand and know where the fuck they at, so they can kind of logically track their energy and understand what's happening to them. Scorpios are very moody too. Hey, what's up, Marby? I didn't even know you got on here. I'm so happy. What's up, girl? Your midheaven is basically the cusp of your 10th house, and it is the mark in the sky. It's a representative mark, so it's not actually a place. Well, it's actually a place because it's like the cusp of your 10th house. That's what it is. It's where it's what marks what you'll be most successful at and where you'll have the most challenges. But if you live up to the challenges, you'll have the most success in life. So check out where your 10th house is, and you'll know where your midheaven is, and you'll see then like where you might even gravitate toward naturally, how you will become successful. My midheaven is in the my 10th house is in Cancer. Cancer is in my 10th house, which is interesting because the 10th house is usually ruled by Capricorn, Cancerian's opposite sign. But it kind of tells me that it's like through motherhood, through nurturing, through parenting, I'll learn all the lessons I need to learn to actually go forth and recreate success in my outward life, right? So it's like the lessons I learned from this will support my success outwardly. That's your midheaven. That's right. I'm a moon baby. Now Scorpios, somebody else, so Scorpios are moody, very moody too. They are, but check out your moon sign. Scorpios tend to be introvertedly moody, and Cancers tend to be sloppy about it, and they can't contain their moodiness. Like it's all over the place, right? It's all over the place. Scorpios are a little bit more controlled with the moody that they let people see. I love seeing your face too. I love your videos. I just saw it's in Gemini. Oh, communications. It's your primary pathway to success. Communications, educating, learning, teaching people. And when you learn how to teach people, and when you learn how to listen, and when you learn how to appropriately communicate, Marby, that will help you be successful in anything you want to be successful in. Okay, so let's get into the cards, dude. I don't even know like what time it is. All right, I got to get moving by 10:30. So let's go. You ready? Y'all ready? I know we only have 17 people on, but I appreciate my 17 people. The winner of the most Vimeo views, that video, they know when it's going to be. And then I'm having a Harmony or Higher live interaction, live tarot card readings with me tonight. I think it's at 5:00. So if you want to subscribe to Harmony or Higher or Unbound, we'll get you all the extendeds. You'll have access to that live too. Unbound's members only reading is actually on Saturday. It's on Saturday morning. So I'm going live with the Unbound members live on Saturday, and then Harmony or Higher tonight. And then, yeah, I'm going live with people a lot. So FYI, those are things that you could look forward to. Here we go. King of Pentacles. This is a man. Well, it's a masculine. Let's put it that way. It's a masculine. This is somebody who has quite a amount of control over themselves, and they got their shit together, and they are building out into the world. This is about building out into the world, like we were just talking about. This is real midheaven mastery. Midheaven mastery. That's kind of the King of Pentacles is midheaven mastery. This is a person who knows themselves very, very well. This is a person who is able to apply the skills that they've learned to build out success in their outward life, in their external world. And he's very responsible. He's very respectful. He's kind of like very calm, cool, and collected. He's got his shit together. He's usually somebody's boss is what it is. But it's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, masculine. And then we have the 10 of Swords. There's something ruined, ruination, ruin. Something happened. Something ended. What? Did my business end? You better not, bitch. And then we have Princess of Cups here. Oh, Okay. So what I see right now is it looks like there is this earth sign masculine that went through that there was some sort of ruination or some sort of ending, a sharp ending, and then a princess of cups, a new offer of love. Okay, hold the fuck up. Or we could have thought that something, shitty happened to our business, or we could have thought, oh, we got fired by somebody. But that was like almost the best thing that could have ever happened to us. The Tower comes in. This Princess of Cups is here. The Tower comes in. The Tower is what? We got to keep reading. This is one of those readings where I need the next card to understand what the fuck is going to happen. What is this Tower, dude? Prince of Pentacles is here. So it almost seems like our abundance or being able to spend, like something, it all collapsed and came down. The Princess of Cups is here, so we're still optimistic about shit. But the Tower is there. Something collapses. Prince of Pentacles, we have to be more conservative. And the Seven of Cups is basically just lost in confusion. Confused, not knowing what's happening, not knowing what's going on. The Hanged Man is here, seeing things from a different perspective. Remember, it can mean that you're hung up about something or something stuck, but we'll see. It's in relation to other cards. And I think that this is just shit that's happening that's trying to make you look at the world in a different way. But let's see. Ten of Pentacles is here. So there's an opportunity that you thought that you had in the bag, and it just fucking like crashed in front of you, and you got a hell of a lot less than you thought you would. And you're like, fuck, shit. This is the central energy is the Seven of Cups, which means you're not seeing clearly. And that may be intentional. Maybe the universe didn't want you to know, right? But there's some sort of illusion or confusion. You're not really understanding why all of this is happening. You don't see the inner workings. You're not seeing the inner working. What is this, though? Then we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun, which is abundant energy, crazy, beautiful, like what we want, what we desire, and what we aim for, what really is going to make us happy in life. Then the Five of Swords is here, and it's like defeat. And then the Queen of Swords is here, and she's like, fuck defeat. She's like, fuck defeat. It's like, I see something I want, I can't have it. I see something I want, I can't have it. And it's finally like, fuck this shit, I can have it. Let me figure out what's going on. Because that's what the Queen of Swords will do. The Queen of Swords will step out and be like, this shit's a mess right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cool, calm, and collected start to analyze shit and figure out what is really going on. Because once I figure it out, I can figure out a way to fix it. I can figure out a way to, change it. I can figure out using that intellect. What is this? So when we're using our emotions, we're not going to see clearly. That's kind of what it is. It's kind of saying like this also could be defensiveness because of the Aries moon, right? This sense of like, being distracted, you're distracted by something. You're not seeing, you're being distracted by something. That's what it is. You're not getting that this isn't right for you, or that it's not supposed to be. The Queen of Swords is like, step back and realize what this really is. This is a call right now to let your brain come first. It's a call right now. Oh, hi everybody who joined. It's a call right now to let your brain come first right now in this energy, because it needs to be clear. It needs to be clear what's happening. But I need you to clarify what the fuck this is about, Spirit, because I don't know what the hell this is about. What is this about? Too many cards. I'm sorry. Too many cards. No. I need a clear answer. I need a one card answer. That's what I need. We have the Lovers. This is not a relationship that's meant to be. It's not a relationship that's meant to be. It is a complete and total failure, and there's not going to be any start here. there's still some dreaming, or what I would have learned the word is limerence, about some attachment here. Like there's still some attachment here, maybe between an earth sign and a water sign, that is not ever going to happen. It's not there, right? It's got to stop. It's got to end. There's these crazy assumptions or notions that, yay, we're going to be tiptoeing through the tulips, but reality comes in, clarity comes in, and it says, no, that's not going to happen. Now, this may not be a relationship at all. It may be something with money or finances, a sense of thinking that something financial is going to come through, and it's just not. It's a hard no. So you might get a hard no today. You might get a hard no about some situation, especially financial. And what I would want you to react to it is say, I want to know why you said no. And I want you to make a list. I want you to be cool, calm, and collected like the Queen of Swords would be. And make a list of why they said no and figure out what has to change and what has to happen to make it a fucking yes. That's what it's calling for. In the face of rejection, in the face of disappointment, learning the lesson to be calm, cool, and collected and accept that that's not something you have to accept. You have to accept the rules of the game, but you don't have to accept losing the game. You understand? You just have to go back and figure out how to play the game better. That's kind of what this reading is fucking saying. That's kind of like the mentality. But definitely there's a sense of a message coming in, word coming in that says, no, this isn't going to happen. The Lovers is here, so I'm assuming it is about a romantic relationship. Now, this could, I don't know. We're gonna move on. When it comes to romance, this is tricky because it seems like there was this person that everything stopped with because somebody else came in, and it's almost like they caused the tower, and then they were caught up for a while, and ultimately it was just stupid shit because it wasn't the true nature of the real. It wasn't a good relationship. It wasn't a real relationship. It wasn't right. It's like people were fooling themselves. They're looking at it in a different way. They're seeing the 10 of Pentacles, the Sun. Oh, I think one person saw marriage and everything, and the other person was not ready for that. It's almost like a sense of one person is all up here on cloud 9, and the other person is like, I don't want any of those things. And that's why it's not going to take off. It's ending. That's the message that's coming through from a romantic perspective. The other message, I gave you the more general message. I think it's probably a little bit more financial, that there's this sense of, oh, I'm going to get it. And you don't get it. But then it's supposed to encourage you to ask, well, how can I get it? How can I do it? Not about cheating, not about lying. It's about let me learn the rules so I can play the game better, or I can get what I need. Oh, thank you, Helen. God bless you, sweetheart. Thank you. You rock too. Thank you, Helen. I appreciate your donation. Let's move on. That's interesting. I like that. All right. I like that. Maybe I have a little bit more to learn from this deck because it's still calling me to. What else do you need to tell me, God? Okay. The defeat is okay. So this is good because Jesus just done saved our lives. No, like the spirit, like universe came through. I call it God. You call it universe, whatever you want to call it. Defeat sorrow. That's what the defeat is. The defeat is going to bring sorrow, and it can be heartbreak. There's some sort of heartbreak here because somebody had it all twisted. They were looking at things through rose-colored glasses, and that it was a lie. They were lying to themselves. And that's why the central energy is 7 of Cups, is that somebody was lying to themselves. They were delusional. They were seeing an illusion. Like they weren't going on reality. Their happiness was not based on reality. It was based on dreams. It was based on illusions. That's what it was. And I feel like it has something to do. It has something to do with a financial thing, a job thing, or a masculine earth sign. What's this tower? The Empress is here. So we have abundance. Why? What is their abundance? It's almost like saying this is not the person or the situation that's going to bring you to the jackpot. It's just not. But there is that jackpot and it is out there for you. That's kind of what it's saying. You know, this sense of don't get discouraged, bitch, because it's out there for you. But ultimately, it's not through what you imagined it's going to come through. Now, tower. What is the tower? Oh, you know what? I just heard it don't fucking matter. The Empress is here. Let's go from there. Empress. It also could be somebody could be becoming a mother and not have wanted it. Right? That could be too. I told you this was a really, really fertile period. So underlying energy in the past, authority, defying authority, being defiant, going against authority or not respecting authority, not respecting the rules, and a destabilization, if you will. This is almost like the Four of Pentacles. Now I don't understand that at all. I don't understand what the fuck is going on at all. Why'd this card come out? That don't make no kind of sense to me right now. Sacrifice. I love you, Spirit. Do you see how that happens so fluently? You wanted to defy everything. In other words, you tried to cut corners. Oh shit. Someone tried to cut corners. Now I'm scared about my taxes. Someone tried to cut corners because there wasn't a sacrifice made. They tried to cut corners so they didn't have to go by the law. And now there's just a sense of somebody's coming after you. Somebody's coming after you. That's interesting. But this happened in the past. Oh no, in the past. It happened in the past that somebody didn't make the sacrifices or they cut corners. And now they're coming after your money. They're coming after your money, honey. Hold up. New beginning. New beginning. Oh, so maybe we were able... It's almost like you got to pay up for what you've tried to escape. Or, like I said, some insincere stuff that was never really supposed to happen, but's been happening, is about to come collapsing down so that something new can start. A new truth, a new reality, like something that's strong, something that's right. Okay? So for some people, it can be very specific, but I think for others, it's just a sense of a total restart of some sort. But what kind of total restart? What is this? Oh, what is this energy? It's almost like, I don't know, somebody could get caught out when they go to buy a home or they go to do something that's really awesome. Then all of a sudden something slaps them hard. Like with reality, like everybody catches up to you. As soon as you think you're getting ahead, all this shit from the past catches up to you. And it would have been the past, somebody cut fucking corners. Somebody cut corners. Somebody cut corners. And somebody caught it. Somebody who's logical, they caught it. They caught it. They see that there was a failure of a situation, or now becomes clear. If this is a love situation, it was never love. It was limerence. You mistook it for love. And ultimately, this is the day that you wake the fuck up and realize, I don't want this. I don't even know this person. That's the kind of effect it was. It's like 7 of Cups means that somebody was delusional about something. and they cut corner because somebody cut corners. Somebody, and maybe it wasn't even malicious. You just wanted it so bad that you skipped over, especially when it comes to love. Y'all know how it is. Like when you are all hot for somebody, you skip over the hard stuff, right? You skip over the getting to really know them, and you just let the dream overtake you. And then you think you're in something real, and you're not in something real. You're kidding yourself the whole time. This is about the wake up call when it's revealed what shit really is, and that it's not meant to actually be happening, right? This is the end of something so that something new can start. So today is a very big day. I don't know. I was just going to guess, but Spirit's like, you better not. I was like, I'm just going to let all my phone calls go to voicemail. And Spirit's like, you better not. You got to the fact is you got to confront this. That's what Spirit is saying. It's like, you have to stop running from things so it's emotionally easier for you. And you have to hit that ball when it's pitched to you. You can't keep letting shit get by you like this, because stuff's starting to build up and eventually it comes out in a tower. Something has been building up and now it's coming out in a tower. Can we get a little bit more specifics maybe about what the fuck is happening? Clean it up. Oh, he said it right out. He said, y'all need to fix some shit up. Or Michelle, we're talking to all of us. He says, y'all need to fix some shit up. This is about the cleaning crew. This is about going in and fixing the shit, like catching up on things that you haven't wanted to address or confront. Clean it up. I guess what I'm frustrated is, God, that you're still not telling me what it is. That's what I'm frustrated with. Loyal heart, underlying energy. Underlying energy, loyal heart. This has got to do with some sort of orphaned. Somebody abandoned you. Somebody abandoned you. Underlying it all, it's like having like being loyal to somebody that fucking like disrespected you or disregarded you. And now there's like this sense of cleaning it up. Cleaning that shit up. And then we have soulmates. We have clean it up, loyal heart. It's like getting with the right person. Somebody was with the wrong person because of some fucking shit. Some stupid fucking shit made them end up with the wrong person. Why? Because it was easier. It was quicker. Somebody made it like candy. Like it just made it simpler, right? And so they took the easy way out. And now they're like, I don't even fucking like this motherfucker. Meanwhile, this person over here that I didn't even give a chance to because it was real and it was raw. It was just real, right? It didn't seem as glamorous or as easy. You abandoned them. And now you're coming back around to be like, oh, it should have been you the whole time. That's kind of what this energy is. Oh, it should have been you all the time. Somebody wrong was picked because they were either intentionally manipulating or they just made shit easier. But that wasn't the real thing. It was all bullshit. It was just confusion and illusion. And this is about waking up from that confusion and illusion. It's about seeing the real deal. What the fuck was that movie? God, who the hell was it? I can't even tell you. But it was about a guy who like worshiped this girl, this little red-haired girl. She was so cute. She was in his high school. He had a crush on her. But he also had a best friend. And she was this little blonde hair girl. And she had like this pixie hair. She kept her hair short and she always used to work on cars. And they were best friends. Do you remember this movie? It was an 80s movie. Tell me if you know what I'm talking about. But they were best friends. And she loved him. She really did. But ultimately, she was his best buddy. That's how he saw her. She was his boy, right? And he was all kinds of in love with my name is and so she was like, so yeah, okay. So he was all into this other girl that he had a crush on in school. And what she ended up doing in sort of Cyrano de Bergerac style is she helped set him up with this girl, and her heart was fucking broken because this girl was actually a nice girl. They were nice, and it was kind of a nice relationship. But ultimately, at the end of the movie, something happened, and he ended up realizing this red hair girl wasn't who he wanted. It's like the glow of the illusion and what was easy or what was exciting wore off. And he fucking realized that the real love was in front of him the whole time. Like it was this person who had his back, was his best friend. It wasn't as glamorous. It wasn't as, like rabbit at the dog track, something to chase, but it was real. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like falling in love with, like waking up to the fantasy, chucking it in the fucking trash, cleaning that shit up, getting rid of the gloss and the rose color, and then falling in love with the reality. That's what this reading is about. That's the vibe I'm fucking picking up. There you go. There you go. And then we have gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. Now, that is God putting us back into our place, saying, check yourself. You're all thinking all this stuff is going to make you happy. What you have should be making you happy. But God's also saying to us, if you focus on the abundance that you already have, you're going to see that's how more good things come to you. So stop reaching. The spirit is almost saying you're fucking yourself up by reaching for the dream. Stop reaching for the dream and start loving the reality, and then the dream becomes reality. You know what I'm saying? Without you having to dream anymore. It's like wake up. It's an instruction. Focus on what you have. Focus on you. Be grateful for what you have. Love what you have. Enjoy what you have. There's abundance right here in front of you. Be grateful for what you have, which is exactly what the movie was about. Wake up and realize the beauty that you have right in front of you. Hello. And then we have choices. Make the best. Oh, God is sarcastic as fuck. I'll tell you that right now. Gratitude. Be grateful for what you have and make the best choices. If you are grateful for what you have and your gratitude is reality based, then you make better choices. You can make the best choices instead of the fucking fantastical choices that are really all just illusion and bullshit. You are so cool. God is cool. He's sincerely, like, he be fucking it up. God sincerely be fucking it up. Like, funny as fuck. Funny. And then what do we have? Sea of love. Somebody's waiting to be loved, but they ain't sure of it, because it's like, this is a beautiful moment where it's like, holy shit, something beautiful is happening. Something beautiful is happening. It's like they're finally starting to see something beautiful happening when you didn't realize, or you weren't ready. You weren't ready. Your emotions were holding you down, but at the same time, it's like this is starting to happen, and you can't even stop it from happening. It's starting to happen, and you can't even stop it from happening. It's just going to happen. It's also like, starting to see something beautiful and gorgeous right in front of you. It's becoming. Balance spirituality and practicality. Amen. Hallelujah. A new moon eclipse. Expect powerful change, and then believe in the impossible. So something that was not possible is becoming possible, but not because you dreamed it or chased a dream, because you realized that it was in front of you the whole fucking time. The reality is so much better than the fantasy. That's kind of what it's saying. It's like, it's right there. It's right there. And you're thinking like you lost something, or your life is, you're putting yourself off of this emotional roller coaster. It's right in front. It's because you're chasing a fantasy. Fuck the fantasy. Look at here. Look at this beautiful life you have right here, right now. Gorgeousness, happiness, abundance, The impossible is about to happen. But you have to see it. I feel like that's the underlying message, is that you have to see it. You have to get yourself into a position where you are able to see, where you are legitimately able to see what's been there the whole time. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. See from a higher perspective. Then we have Sage, be devoted and committed, and Stag, trust and thrive. Trust the real world, the 3D world. Trust what's in front of you. Be devoted and committed. Don't try to skip corners, right? Put the work in. And then not only survive, trust in the hard work, trust in the process, and you thrive. Drop your shields, protection guardian. This is coming up in the past. Protection guardian, drop your shields, and Sholin master, be graceful in movement and action. I feel like the disappointment in the past happened, the distraction in the past happened as sort of a sleight of hand mechanism by the universe. If I distract them and make them disappointed about this, they'll let down their fucking guard. And by letting down their fucking guard, they're going to see what I need them to see. So that's kind of what it was. It was like the protection guardian. You were always watched. You were always protected. I'm going to just make you like drop the shields. I'm going to put you in a position where you feel safe. Maybe you felt safer failing or thinking like, oh, it's over with, right? And then you have the sense of now you can move fluently because you're not scared. You're not caught up in your head. You're not worried. It's like you're so tired of worrying about something. Now that you've gotten the no, you get your freedom back. And this freedom returns you to you. And it's you that people fall in love with. And it's you that gets things done. And it's the reality of who you are that is the most best, beautiful people are noticing now. But it's something had to happen to get you out of your head. And I feel like that something was disappointment, total and complete rejection or disappointment. But it made you fall apart, at least that part of you that wasn't sincere. That's really interesting. Whew. That's really interesting. Engelites, spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. Okay. It kind of made you see, it like, now you're with the right people. It's like this redirection was exactly what you needed to hang out with the right people and people who are just going to actually help you make things happen, right? And then we have, that's the only card that came out. Wisdom, everything has a place and purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. And then we have love. The heart of love is the heart of creation. All is possible through love. All is worthwhile for love. May all you think and feel reflect love's eternal truth. There is a difference between love and what people have been calling love. And it's when we wake the fuck up out of that obsessive state and we actually love everything about our present moment and who we are. And we are not afraid to be who we are. And we are unabashedly ourselves. That real love and real friends come into our lives. Do it now. Don't put it off any longer. Have courage. Listen to your intuition, for it is the guiding voice of your soul. Do what now? Live. Live. Live now. Live out loud now. Live. That's what we're supposed to do now. Live. Cool. I will pray, but it's in reverse. Yeah, this is weird. It's underlying energy. It's in the past. Once again, it's a state of like, I lost faith. I stopped having faith. Or I lost faith in even like I wasn't praying. I stopped talking to God. I disconnected. And because I disconnected, the fantasy took over me. The drug of the moment took over me. Like that's what took over me. I disconnected. This is about reconnecting and plugging back in. And the liberation that comes from failure of something that was never supposed to be and was never going to actually be good for you. And how beautiful it is to have God protect you when you're not protecting yourself. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. Stop telling God what you want. And start asking God to lead you toward what is right for you. And start asking God, what do you need me to do so I can fulfill my highest purpose on this planet? Like, how can I be of service to you? Right? And then watch how amazing your life becomes, because you'll have happiness, and that's priceless. That's your message, guys. There it is. Our message, our wake-up call, our tough love. I love it. I'm liberated. I gotta say, yeah, it's like we even pray wrong. Like it's like a lot of people pray as if God is some motherfucking fast food order taker. This is what I want. Get it to me quick. In other words, we're not having a conversation, because a conversation involves listening to what the other is telling you. So it's like, are you really hearing God's voice? Like, are you really hearing what the universe is trying to communicate to you? Or are you just sitting there giving it a list of demands and getting angry because it doesn't deliver it like Instacart? That's not a conversation. That's subjugation. And God's not your slave. The universe, nothing wants to be subjugated. You don't want to be subjugated. And in some ways, you subjugate yourself by being in that mindset. You subjugate yourself because then it's all about give it to me or I'm not loved, which is just ridiculous, because that's not what love is at all. Love is connection. It's a two-way street. Let me know. I love you guys so much. What's going on your weekend? I actually got to get offline because I got to get my ass on the road, bitches. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this tarot card reading. I hope your weekend is the best, and I am sure that I will see you guys somewhere on my live readings over this weekend. Like I said, I'm doing the Harmony or Higher tonight, and I'm doing the Unbound tomorrow. Unbound can participate and has full access to everything Harmony as well. So I'll see y'all folks later on this evening, and I'll see Unbound tomorrow, Saturday. I think it's like a 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. Normally, I will not do anything on Saturday, I promise. I'll give you your weekend off, right? But I'll post stuff, I'll post stuff, especially for the members, but I won't like have the live. I just had such a busy schedule, and I really don't like a busy schedule on Friday, because Friday is kind of like the day that I normally get to just exhale, and I couldn't do that today. Somehow everything got scheduled for today, and it just was like crazy too much. So anyway, I will see you guys later. I love you guys. I hope you have your questions ready for me, because I will have my cards. It's what I do. And I will talk to you guys on Monday. I'll see you later tonight, tomorrow morning. Oh, thanks, Tana. I'll see you then, as long as you're healing. Bye, guys.